So we are entering the first floor, first apartment that was occupied by Merritt and Albert and Micah, those three guys. And there's this little present that they left us behind. All kinds of garbage. Interesting that there's a fly strip up there. I wonder why there's so many flies. I wonder if it has anything to do with their filth. Anyway, let's see what they left us in the fridge. Oh yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. Door was left open. Anyway. Going through. See, this is the closet. And then utility room. It's almost like they left in a hurry. Oh wait, that's right, they were evicted. Let's see, back here to the little back hallway shelving unit. There's a cockroach. Bathroom. Look in the second bedroom here. Apparently they were into video games. So apparently that's where the tub from upstairs is leaking. It's probably just a simple drain needs replaced, or some Teflon tape or something silly like that. They did a bit of smoking, I see. Nothing too surprising at this point. That's interesting. I wonder if one of them was in the service. And this is the master bedroom down here. The place has a little bit of an odor to it, but not absolutely horrible like you would expect from someone who's living like this. Bears mentioning that when we rented this unit out, it had a washer and dryer. The washer and dryer now gone. So, little details. So, continuing on. Let's see what we find, if I can find lights. It's only been 10 years since we've been in here, so don't really remember where things are. So we're in the veranda unit now, and this is the smaller of two units. Smaller two bedrooms, I mean. So this is the second bedroom. And they played the guitar. And the first bedroom. I'm hoping that's a treatment. Yeah, that's just some plastic stuff that they put on the window for privacy. Now this is not where Micah and Albert and Merritt were. This is actually where Jay Mahan was living here for a period of time. But to my knowledge, he left it relatively clean, although he left a window open and the unit froze up. But Merritt and Micah and Albert were using this as their extra space, so to speak. They weren't renting it. They just decided to open up the wall here and just use the space like they were allowed to. A little bit chillier in this. So in this space, this is the kitchen. And the light's coming on there. Let's see. Where have we got a light switch? Here. And this was the area. And the light's working there. I have to revisit this unit when it's light out. Refrigerator is here and on. Oh, yum. Well, I reckon I should venture upstairs. Of course, it's dark. I don't have, oh wait, I do have a headlamp. There we go. So, going up here into this space. So this was the unit that was occupied most recently by, what are their names? Chad and Cindy Dillon. And they stopped paying rent. I think July was their last payment. And they were just squatting, just hanging out. No big deal. I know they had a dog. There's a little bit of a dog funk up here. Not as bad as some, but it's still there. Oh, yeah. It's amazing. Amazing. The piles of stuff that they left behind. Anyhow, places where their dog obviously scratched at the wall. A few places here and there. It's a little cooler up here than it was downstairs. I guess they had the temp set differently. Oh, what do we got here? Meat. I think that's coffee. Yeah, there's a day's worth of coffee in that container. Left a nice full fridge. Where they shop at Costco. Or is that Sam's Club? Anyway. Got here. Something's going on there. So that got pushed down in the oven. I imagine I can probably repair that fairly easily. They left a lot of stuff behind, like a ton of clothing. Where to start? This is the little bedroom. Let's see. There's Chad Dillon. That must have been his old apartment. Oh, just mainly piles of stuff. Oh. They run assistants. How cute. I remember there being, over here, they had done something with holes, I don't know. Tried to create something. So, there's a funk. It's hard to identify where it's from. Oh, good. So this is good news that the boards, that board and that board, go over here. Because this space is designed such to be able to close it up to make separate living spaces. And I guess Merritt may have taken it at some point to try to clean up the downstairs, but then never bothered to put it back. So that's very curious. I guess it probably just rested directly on this ledge. Oh yeah. And then it's here, or part of that probably. And those down there. Listen to this. That gurgling sound is tells you that the lines in the boiler need to be purged. Not a major issue as such. What is this? Oh, apparently one of them is diabetic. I know someone who is diabetic. They might be able to use those things. That's interesting. So, this is a double shower head setup where we piped from here all around over to here. At some point, they disconnected, it looks like. So, hopefully that's not a big deal to put back up. You know, little details, and I guess, so this right here, we had connected there, and it got ripped out of the wall, so it got reconnected there. Amazing, all the photographs and videos that tenants sent. We never saw that little detail. It's kind of a big deal. All right. And then this is the second bedroom. There's broken glass on the floor. What I'm not seeing is lots of gaping holes in the wall. I mean, there's, some damage, but not quite as bad as you would expect when people abuse an apartment. Get this out of the way. So, what else was I gonna look at? Well, they did leave some trash bags behind. Maybe there's enough to help clean up their mess. So, if the light works. Yeah, we got a light here. So this is the back area off of the that space. Kind of a little workshop area. Lots of paints, which is unfortunate because paints don't do well when they freeze. But you never know. Might be usable. Some nice barrels for home brew or whatever. I'm not really sure what all this stuff is. Electrical something or other. Tools. Yeah, I mean, lots of clutter. Lots and lots of clutter. Ooh, lunchtime. Maruchan, instant lunch. Yeah, random tools and food, canned goods, all that just kind of left behind. Now I recognize these because these come from food pantries. black beans, chicken soup, that sort of thing. But apparently they were into egg rolls as well and different processed foods, so they didn't actually have to cook. A little note. Guess one of them writes poetry. Well, I think that's probably about it for now. No real surprises, since Dennis was kind enough to send us photographs of the spaces. On the surface, it looks like damage is relatively light. There's just a whole lot of stuff here. And fortunately, Dennis is loaning us a cargo van. And that cargo van, we're going to fill up over and over and over again. So, anyway, for now, signing off.